to that shape and get it over with, be done with it. You know, it's like as long as they're not getting real nervous about it, you know, then I'm gonna go after it. And that's it, yeah. See, yeah. I'm gonna kind of work fast, you know, as long as, you know. The only other thing too would be, like with this horse, you have to watch her mouth, because sometimes, you know, I want to be careful that she doesn't get, you know, like start doing some tongue problem or some issue, you know. So I've just got to be careful that she chews the bit and, you know, is kind of pliable. I don't want to get locky in the jaw or something and then start having a tongue issue or something. You know, I want to make sure she's soft in the pole. The other thing too, remember, Nancy, what are one of the primary exercises for making the horse, I don't want to give the answer away, but sort of supple for when you're trying to get it more compression?
Forward or back?
Yes, in transitions, yeah. Longitudinal transitions, you know, trot walks, trot halts, you know, where you're going to try to just make the horse and maybe a little lengthening and shortening, but you know, it's going to be the accordion business of the, you know, that you're going to try to do. Make the horse more, you know, supple. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 1. Yeah. But if you push it a little bit, don't allow it to go out in the neck longer. Yeah. I would not. I don't want to do that. You know, I want, because, you know, our goal now is to work for a little bit more compression. You know, basically the neck is a little too long and too stiff. So we need to get her to come, you know, be pliable to chew the bit, but bring the ears up a little bit more and have a little more, you know, arch in the neck. That's kind of our goal. That's actually better. See, that's a little bit better. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now maybe you go to the transitions first, you know, your trot walks or even some trot halts. And you see if you can, as long as she doesn't get nervous, you see if you can start making them a little bit more collection, a little more compression. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so you're just saying, come on, stay uphill, work, you know. Yeah. Let me ride you up into the bridle more. Yeah. And just make your neck flexible. No, that's kind of the wrong word. Supple more rather than. It is flexible, but. Yeah. Up, ears up. Yeah, just keep make sure you keep picking the ears up like that a little bit, and then working on a little more flexion in the throat latch. Yeah, dump, 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 and don't forget don't forget your transitions. I think the transitions are going to be important here in the beginning.
Yeah. So the thing that I'm feeling is there's like this little spot where I bring her neck up into where I think we want it. Yeah. And then this locks like right here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's why you got a lot of transitions until you can get, like I'm saying, in the throat latch, you know, that she lets go. But the only way, you know, you get it is you gotta work on it. And it was like I was saying in the beginning, the problem with these kind of horses is the longer you stay strung out, the more the more they don't want to do it, you know. The neck gets too stiff. Yeah, up, a little higher, yeah, just a little bit up, and just keep working on it. Your impulsion's good, so there you're in good shape there. I would say go large, and then go large and work some just plain transitions. And keep trying to just, you know, let's say do 5 each way, and see if you can get her neck a little bit more, you know, up and in.
I know you probably couldn't see that, but those last couple steps felt really good.
Okay, good, yeah. See, that's better already. That's a little better, yeah. Yeah, up, and then push in, push into the hand, and you're working on that little bit more submission. But you gotta challenge her a little bit. Yeah, up and push. And then transition. Yeah, so you keep making it more through, yeah. Break it up like that, yeah. So maybe like 3 more on this side and then go to the other side. That's right, yeah. Yeah, so now, yeah, let's just do a series of these and then we'll go lateral work. Yeah. But when you push it forward, don't let it go in front. See, keep working on that last little bit of compression. Yeah, push up and then hold on. Yeah, and you just squashing it. I think that's a bad word, but you're just compressing it a little bit more, and you're not letting the neck curl down. You're making the neck stay up, but as you said, you're working on the submission, the flexion, and the throat latch, like kind of pull, throat latch. 1 or 2 more transitions this way and then go the other way. Yeah, uphill and then into my hands. Yeah, and then you kind of keep trying to chip away at it. Better. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, push her up and then catch it. Yeah, catch the energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, if you can push it like a little bit like that, then it's always safer. Yeah. 1 more and then go the other way.
So I don't know if this is right or not.
What? Okay.
But I'm trying to flex in her jaw and pull.
Yeah.
So before I ask her to go into it, she's flexed a little.
Before you go into.
Before I really push her into it.
Yes.
Because if not, then I push her into it and it's just stiff.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, you would like it to be sort of bent in the wrong way before you bend it more, right?
Right.
Otherwise, the nose pokes out. On the other hand, though, part of the thing you're teaching is that look, if I have a passive hand and I push a little bit more, I want you to surrender to it and yield to it. I don't want you to lean into my hand harder. I want you to let go. That's where you've got to be strong in the rider in the back, because you're not allowing the horse to if she pulls against you, she's going to pull you into the pommel. That's better head carriage. Yes, there. See, you hold the rein steady, and if she pulls you into the pommel and runs right into your back. Now that, I don't know what you're doing there, but that is substantially different. So what are you doing there?
I'm not pushing her as much forward.
Okay.
Legs.
All right. Well, then maybe you're pushing a little too hard. Maybe you have to wait and supple it up a little more.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I need to do. Because then I can I don't even need to use my legs. I can just
bounce my seat.
Then fine, go right. Go. That was much better. So go ahead. Yeah, do that some more. Let's see if you can repeat that.
I think she's right with the little tiny flexions. When I'm on her, and she used to hold terribly and dive down really horribly, but now if you give her little flexions to the left and the right, just before you ask for something, and make sure she's loose in the pole, it seems to work on her. I don't know.
Yeah, uphill. And then, again, you want to really train it so that when you close your thigh and you brace your back, that's what gives you the submission. Yeah, up, and now, and then you brace your back. So if she goes to draw on you, she draws right into my back, and the instant correction is that she just pulls into my back.
Yeah. A little bit right now when you do that is I get a brace.
Yeah, and you can, you was talking about it, you can sort of teach these horses that a little wiggle to the left, a little wiggle to the right, but that's tricks, That's not what you really want to do. You really want the horse to do is that when you take hold of the rein and your posture is set, the horse yields to my posture. That's what becomes. Otherwise, I'm getting this very complicated riding where, it's again, like I was telling Beck, it's all about cues. It's this cue, that you have this whole litany of this complicated riding style. 2 tugs to the left and 1 tug to the right, and one hand goes up higher, one hand goes lower. It's like, I can't remember all that stuff, It's like, that's why I don't like when people talk about riding as being, so much, it's cue training. That's like training the dolphin to throw a fish. What we do is, it's more of a continuous kind of, following my seat, and it's sort of this continuous thing in motion, and there's all these degrees of motion, so it's kind of this harmonic thing that's in constant motion. It's not, you do this trick by doing this or whatever, It's not really, that's not what dressage is. Dressage is more of this continuous flow. So when you see a horse like, let's say, it does good lateral or shoulder into round, all right, you can, one person can look at it and say, oh, that's a cute trick. But a real dressage rider just says, no, that's not really a trick. What I'm showing you is I have such control over the bend and the flexibility that I can bend this way and this way, and that's really what you're showing. And I can not only that, but I can go in the other direction and have it be symmetrical. That's the beauty of the dressage. Not that, you're naming the tricks off, It's that same thing, if a horse will go from piaffe to extended trot, what the rider showed me, that they have mastered longitudinal balance, that they can go from the shortest tipping of the haunches out and come back again whenever they want to. They don't do it from this spur point to the hand, they're doing it with their seat. That's what dressage is all about, So it's not just naming these movements off or doing little, as I say, little tricks to get them. It's this continuous flow of motion, laterally because you're fixing the right or left hands, longitudinally because you're trying to work on the balance back and front. And that's what it's about. So it's like, you don't even have to know the names of the things. What you have to do is, you're just training the horse to be very flexible and strong, like a dancer. You're trying to train him to do this dance. And if you don't have the right technique, it won't work, Okay. Yeah, see, so every time she wants to brace in the neck, then you close your thigh, you brace your back, and I don't want it to rear, but I want to keep telling her, no, you cannot just always lock your neck on. You got to let go. Let me ride you. Yeah. Now go ahead and just, practice a few transitions on this side. Yeah. And let your reins work into your back like that, and work on keeping the elevation in the neck, and then now use the transition to get a little bit more softening the pull. See now, right there. Yeah, yes. See, keep using that. That's the technique. When she goes to pull, you block it. And then do it again. And that's, you can't do this Nancy, unless you have a good seat. Because the horse will just tip you over. Right? So you're strong in your core. Yeah, she tries to brace, then you make another transition. And she's gonna try to sprawl out, and you block it. Go on, make a transition. Yeah, right. See, let her nod right now, and then I just tell her, but don't nod and go down, with your, stay up and just be slightly flexible in the pole. Yeah, now do it again. Do it a couple more times. Yeah, maybe go louder too. And now just work on pushing her up, and then anywhere you want. Yeah, go ahead and transition. But be ready because you know she's going to try to sprawl out. Right, now don't sprawl out. Yeah, and don't, that's right. Don't back up either. That's okay, good. She's done. Yeah, right. And then you do it again. Now I'm saying, don't sprawl out. I'm going to close my fingers. And I'm going to put that better. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to push up in my back a little bit, and you're going to stay soft. And then do another transition whenever you want. Yeah. To make sure you're just, each time you do it, you're making it a little more pliable.
I can feel that.
Yeah, okay, so do now 3 more. And now in the middle of the trot, literally go halfway to the halt. See, you compress a little bit. Compress. Don't let her run off and get long. Compress. Yeah. And then you use the transition to reinforce the submission. 2 more. Yeah, better. Yeah, compression. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, exactly right. See? Yeah. And then another transition.
Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah.
So what did I do right on that one?
You obviously would be that you slowed it down, but I would say that was just a function of you used more back.
Okay.
You used so much back that she went into the rain, you see, and then she slowed herself down because she feels, oh man, I can't pull through her. So it was more, I would say it was more back. Do it again, yeah. Just use more back. See, and don't let her pull through you. Yeah, say, right. Yeah. So the obvious thing, it seems like you're slowing down. I would say that's not the issue. The issue is, you're setting a much more defined boundary. Yeah, now crosses that.
Yeah, that feels so much better.
Yeah, now let's see if you can get that on the right side. And do 5 or 6 transitions. Now, like there, she started to draw on you. Yeah, that's the place to plug a transition. Yeah, right. And then don't let her. Now, the next thing is don't let her just bring her nose to her chest, because that's she's going to say, well, I'm going to get rid of you by just coming behind the bit. You say, no, I want you to keep your ears up and flexing the pole. Okay. So now engage your back and get the submission. A little more. Yeah. That's it. And then now 5 or 6 transitions. Yeah, you know you're pretty much getting it when she tries to back out of it. Yeah, okay, try it again. Now use your back, see? Yeah. And then you got a little seat, you can push her into the submission, and then use another transition. Yeah, and don't let her tip her ears down. Yeah, try to keep her ears up, because really, you know what I mean? You don't want this, you don't want her to bend her neck down, you want her to just flex in the palm. Okay, now push her, keep her ears up there, and now get her to chew the bit, flexing the pole, using your power of your back. Yeah, so I push a little bit, and I hold. Yeah, not too big, not too much. Push, hold, and now transition. Now transition. Fly and make it fly. Yeah, better. You know when you're reining back, so she's still, I don't know. So when you can get it so she stays still and she's not nervous about it, then you know you're getting the submission. Okay, like 3 more. Well, I don't want to drive her nuts, but I want to try to press out. Yeah, keep the ears up. Now, let her run into your back and your thigh, your seat. That's better, yeah. And then transition again.
That would feel good.
That's right, you're right. That's good. Okay, now repeat it. Do 2 more like that. Now you gotta get some muscle memory of the correct way. Push, use your back. But hold on. Yeah, see, if you use your back, she's gone backwards. Now she's accepting. Yeah, keep working on it though, yeah. Yeah, that's it, come on, yeah, yield. Right, chew the bit, yield. And then again, transition. Okay, now, and this, yeah, take a little breather. Now what we'll do is, let's stay in the same family of longitudinal work, but now what we'll do is we'll go to just a little bit of lengthening and a little bit of shortening.
Okay.
So same thing, we're just gonna work on the pliability, the throughness.
Yeah, that feels much better now. It feels more consistent.
Yeah.
Like, I have more of a consistent contact into the hall.
Yeah.
And going rather than, it's okay, oh, it's okay, it's okay, oh God, it's locked.
Yeah, no, right. That, you know, you can just see she's gotten a little too stiff in the neck, and then she's going to try to talk the rider out of it, and we just have to keep, you know, yeah, like this. Just got to keep working from the back until she realizes your neck's not that stiff. You're okay. You're fine. Yeah, you can flex like that. Yeah, that's no big issue. Okay. So, yeah, right. You're not locking. Yeah, okay. Go forward. So then, yeah, let's try now. Yeah, go larger. We'll try a little bit of lengthening and you know, and then collapse. But don't let the neck sprawl out. You're really working on the, again, more throughness. Okay. Now forward. Lengthen a little bit. But don't let her sprawl out. Bring the nose in. Hold her with your back. And then, now don't slow down, you're just making a shorter step. It's still short, two, short, two, short, two, short, two, short, two, short, two. Now, long, two, long, two, longer, two, long, two. Hold the reins, yeah. Short, and then short, two, stay on the beat, two, short, two, right, keep going, two, right. And then long, two, longer, two, long, two. Good, two. Now short, two. Same tempo, but short, two. Keep going, don't slow down. Yeah, same tempo. Short, two. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and again, so you're getting the neck a little softer and softer. Yeah, and then out. And now in. Forward. That's better. Now diagonal. Yeah, now out, but not nose out, in. Yeah, nose stays in. Yeah, and I just ride the horse uphill. And now, you know, maybe 3 or 4 lengthened shortens on the right. Keep working, yeah, use your back, work on the submission. Okay? Yeah, now keep the nose up. Yeah, in. Yeah, and then out. And compression. Don't slow down. Go. Yeah, keep the same tempo. Okay, now don't let her sprawl out. Now go, quick. Nose in more. Make the nose come in more, yeah. And then don't slow down in the collective drop. Yeah, same tempo. Okay, now nose in and out to the top. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Now remember, short two. Yeah, but you gotta keep working on it constantly on the submission. Yeah. Now back out. Let's submission. And nose in. Better. One more. But sometimes you're slowing down a little too much when you go back to your flexion. Yeah. Now nose in and work over the top. Good. Now keep your collection. Yeah, now keep going. Now no more lengthening. Just work on your collective drop to get it. Keep lots of half halts. Keep chipping away. Fly. Back. Use your back. Back again. Use your back. Yeah. You make her softer in the pole. Right. You keep her going forward. Don't stop her. You're just going to try to make her more, softer in the pole. A lot of back. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And if she's really heavy, you always have a transition. Don't wait for me. Yeah. So you got to go. That's see now. That's the neck I want more of that neck all the time like that. Yeah. On the middle. So yeah. On the bit. Shoot
sat there at the
Yeah.
walkway.
Now remember, don't let her sprawl out anymore. Now we're not going out to that long, stiff shape. Yeah, we're going to keep the flexibility in the pole and keep her uphill. And if it's too heavy, you always have a transition. That's better next year. Yeah. Yeah. Push up? Yeah. But push into the rounder, softer shape. Yeah. Though when you push, I don't want it to get longer and stiffer. Yeah, I want to keep it uphill and flexible. All right, good, walk. Okay, then let's try canter. Okay, you know where we're going.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen like one line. But what I like is that, she's not fussing, she's not getting angry, and
She's not grabbing the bit either.
no, she's
like
getting
used to
better
do.
and better. Yeah.
She's just
and
a
she's
little.
not developing any mouth issues. I don't see her gaping her mouth open or pushing her tongue out. It's she's getting more through. The more you do it, the better it's getting. All right, so yeah, take your time, then a little breather, then I just need to see a little bit of the camera somehow. That's all.
Okay.
But again, working on the shape.
Okay.
But yeah, every time now I gather the reins, I'm going to insist on more, all right, I want you to get more flexible in the neck and don't always get so stiff on me, and lock me out. Yeah, your neck is not frozen, right? You can get in. Now, when you do canter, what do you usually do?
Either from walk up and trot. But
Okay.
Kind of cheese, maybe up and trot.
Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm just going to try to practice a nice plain 3-beat canter. Better, yeah. So there are a little stiff, so just keep trying a little soft and chew the bit. That's better. That's a little bit better, yeah. A little bit rounder, so it's not the back isn't so stiff on me, and bang, yeah. See, swinging, make it wide. Better, that's better, yeah. Better, much better, yeah. Good. Yeah, and then maybe come down. Yeah. So that already was much better.
Yeah, that was already better.
Yeah,
Good girl.
let's do one more on this side. I don't want to do it. Yeah, and you can see, so every time you reel in the ring, you're gonna tell her, don't hit the bridle and stop. You gotta be compliant, pliable. Yeah, you just gotta flex in the pole. Yeah, you're not frozen. You're not made out of steel. Yeah, now you just work on a round, flexible canter. Better. Yeah. Better. Yeah. Right. Yeah, right. Okay, and then collect a little bit. Okay, that's all right. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Now.
I know she's breaking, but she actually feels really nice up here.
Good. Fantastic. Good. Okay, let's go the other way. Do 3 sets the other way. That's fantastic. Great, yeah. You tell me that, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's better than more consistent and not heavy than a big trot.
Great.
So,
Fantastic.
very
Great.
happy with that.
Okay. Watch your shoulders. Yeah. Okay. Now, same thing. You're just going to keep that elevation and work on getting her to undulate and give you that, like I said, that magic carpet ride in the back. Whenever I feel it's kind of bucking, stiff, and pounding my back, then I know I have to use a little more seat and swing it. But I can't let it go out into my hands and get stiff in the neck. Yeah, I have to make sure I'm making it, round all the way through. Yeah. time, yeah, she lets go of the muscles of the neck like that, that's a good deal. Okay. All right, yeah. Right, then try to rock it up a little bit to the downward transition. Yeah, shorter. That's all right, yeah, and then you'll practice that to make it a little bit shorter and more compression as you come down. Okay, one more. Yeah, but yeah, when she heals like that, yeah, then I like it, you know, as long as it's not false, you know. Yeah, good, like that, yeah, just heal in the bowl, let me ride you a little, you know. Better, yeah, better. That's better, yeah. You're just trying to make that neck a little softer, that's all. Yeah, and keep the hind legs coming under you. Okay, all right. You got the idea. Maybe just will take more practice like that. Now, give her a little break, and then let's go back and find that. See if we can get our optimum shape through the trot.
Okay. Did she look better than yesterday?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she feels better.
Yeah, it looks better on two counts. One, psychologically, she doesn't look as brittle. You know? She looks more flexible. And then two, she's more correct in the neck shape. And now you're getting very close. You don't have very far to go to be in a pretty finished neck shape. But yeah, you know, before it just looked like her first inclination is to stiffen her neck and say, you can't get at me, you know, I'm going to block you, I'm not going to allow you, you know, to make me work my back. You can see that? That's pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you just keep using a little more back like that, yeah, to make her, you know, a little more spongy. Yeah. And then just, you know, as you're glancing down the neck, don't let the ears fall out of sight, you know. Keep the crown piece up there. Now cross the hand. Now check the right hand. You go uphill, and then you see hundreds of little bracing of the back like that. Brace the back, brace the back. You just see. Make her pliable, make her pliable. You know, you check her a little bit, you know, and she's soft. Make sure she's soft. Not too slow though, because you want to push into the softness a little bit. That, better. Better, yeah. See, yeah. So you're just doing like really hundreds of those kind of half pulse, bracing your back, yeah, and working on, a little squeeze, and then a little release, and a squeeze, and a little release, until the horse starts to learn to stay in the, in the round uphill form, Yeah. And remember, if it's too heavy, you always have a full transition, I don't let it stay locked out. I try to make it round.
It's right there.
That's a little long.
Okay.
You need it just a little bit higher and a little bit more compression. I'm not saying you can get it in one day. I'm just trying to tell you where.
But her
that's
job
close.
was better.
That's close. See, more like that. Yeah. That's close. So I want to see that throat groove in that neck. I don't want to see that getting bulgy in the underside of her neck. It's still like a little bulgy. See, I'm going to shorten my range a little more and try for just a tiny bit more compression. Yeah. Use it, put more range, more back into it. And like you're going to, make it more collective. See, now she's bracing. That's all right. Stay with it. Stay with it. Push through. Push through. There. See, that's got there. There you go. All right. Okay. Walk. But so little by little, yeah, you're just gonna little every day. You're just gonna push her up into your hand like that, and do millions of those little half halts, you know. So you don't hold on too long, where she gets too, you know, where she gets locked and stiff. Break it up, you know. There's a difference between doing that and you know and breaking the horse off of with rein play.
Right.
Because this is really see what the rider's doing is it's all with the rider's seat.
Right.
You're using your back and you're telling don't pull. The other way you're just trying to whip in the rein and what you end up doing is the horse just stays on the forehead. This way you're building the muscles and you're always going toward collection. All right, good job. All right, I gotta go over to the next venue. All right, so see you guys.
Bye, thank you.
I'm thrilled with all the horses. Everybody's